Edwin Sifuna is at liberty to make political decisions that he wants to make for himself. Our survival as a party and our growth as a party is not dependent on Edwin Sifuna leaving ODM and coming to join us. We are strong as we are, but we are not also saying that we don't want him to come. We are saying if he chooses to come and realizes that our party best aligns with his vision and purpose, by all means let Edwin Sifuna come. But we are not seated somewhere waiting for Sifuna to leave his party and come to our party for us to move. We are already moving. We are on the ground. We've hit the ground running. And if he sees it best fit for him to join us, well and good, the more the merrier. But for him, whatever choices he makes, he stands by them as an individual, and us, we support him. If the choice is to come to our party, he's more than welcome. But we will not say that as DAP we are just seated there waiting for Sifuna to bolt out of his party to come and join us. The attempted coup was a sign for us that the party had issues that it needed to address, that I think have been addressed so far, because right now our party leader and those who are attempting the coup, Natembeya, came out and said there is no conflict between TAWE and DAP. And he said TAWE is the slogan, DAP is the political party. Meaning TAWE is a slogan within DAP. So there is no issues between Natembeya and Eugene Wamalwa, please.
A very good day, Sauti TV viewer. This is Road to 2027, and we are lucky to have lawyer, political strategist, DAP Kenya, Chama ya Chui, ranking member Ruth Abogo. First of all, karibu sana to Sauti TV.
Asante sana.
2026 is a big year. We are saying it's 1 year to the elections. Last year tulikuwa tunasema next year in 2027, but 2026 is a few months to the general election. What does this 2026 mean for you, and what are you doing?
Well, 2026 for sure is the political year now, and anyone who's waiting for campaigns to begin next year is very confused and misguided and does not know how the Kenyan political system works. For me, I'm excited about this year. One, because number one, my political party is very keen on showing its might during this particular year. This is the year that we are hitting the ground, number one, to be able to do registration of members across, especially the Western region, with a main focus on areas such as Vihiga County, where I come from. Huko tunakuja kukita mizizi. 2026 is the year where we want to go around the entire Western region and establish our roots as the only political party in Western region that needs to have a following, not just of registered members only, but also of aspirants who will be vying on our political party platform. For me as an individual, this is the year to flex my muscles once again, to come out back again. I know people are asking where I have been. I went quiet for about 7 months. During these 7 months, this was a period of reflection for me, personal reflection for me as Ruth Ambogo, where I was reflecting on where I wanted to go politically. I was reflecting on where I wanted to be in terms of political party choices, in terms of my own political ambitions and vision. And I would say that in a few months to come, I will announce what I will be wanting out of 2027. But for now, I'm back to being the firebrand analyst that people know. I'm back to offering guidance in terms of politics and to the young people in terms of direction where they should go and who they should listen to and who they shouldn't even give airtime to. Like, for example, the reigning government of the day. Honestly, as far as we are concerned, this 3.5 years later, or 3 years plus later, very little has been done that can show that this government has the interests of the young people at heart. So before we even go any further, that is where my focus will be this year, to remind these young Kenyans that let them not forget what this government has done against them and for them and without them. So that's what 2026 looks like for me in terms of projection. Yeah.
You've mentioned a few things. First of all, the DAP Kenya is starting a radical movement or expansion across the country. Let me ask you that. And you also mentioned you'll make your own earthquake announcement this year. But let's start at the DAP Kenya. There was an attempted coup, so to say.
Attempted. I like the word attempted. There was, yes, an attempted coup. And coups are the order of the day in any party that is democratic. Coups are what people would want to use as a way of showing their might and power. Sometimes it's a way to display displeasure in terms of how a party is run. And they are usually a reflective moment for a political party to ask itself, number one, if people are attempting to have a coup in a political party, it's a sign that that party has potential. Number one, it has value. Number two, it has potential. And number three, it could also be a sign of internal issues that need to be addressed. And for us as a party, we took it as a sign that the attempted coup was a sign for us that the party had issues that it needed to address, that I think have been addressed so far, because right now, our party leader and those who are attempting the coup are now on the same table. Yes.
We saw the two brothers, I call them the two leaders from my home county of Trans Nzoia.
Yes.
They have I saw them, they had I think a lunch or something. Is this issue now solved, or is it solved, done and dusted?
It is solved, done and dusted, because even when the year started, Natembeya came out and said there is no conflict between TAWE and DAP, and he said TAWE is the slogan, DAP is the political party, meaning TAWE is a slogan within DAP. So there's no issues between Natembeya and Eugene Wamalwa, please. These are two people who are coming together, who are concerned about making the party grow, and above all else, making sure that the country has direction in terms of leadership. Yes.
Ruth, let me ask you, this conflict, I would assume from what has been said inside the political circles, is that Natembeya was being fronted to even vie for the presidency, or at least look for a vehicle to come and negotiate with the united opposition. Do you think there is still room that in 2027 the DAP Kenya is going to at least front, if not field, a presidential candidate?
I don't know why we're asking if there's still room, and yet my party leader has always come out clear and said he's vying for president. Maybe he needs to shout, climb Mount Kenya and hire speakers, very big speakers, to announce even further that he's vying for presidency. I think it has been very clear as our party that he's offering himself up for presidency. Maybe I think the work we need to do, there's work cut out for us. If you're asking that question, then it means as a party we have work cut out for us to make sure that people know that these are our intentions as a party, these are the intentions of our party leader, and shout it out to the loudest people who can care to hear that we are actually vying, and this is what our agenda is. As we are vying, this is what we are offering Kenyans. So I think, yes, you might be right. We might be having a communication problem in terms of not really making Kenyans aware that that is what we want, because for sure that is what we want. As for Natembeya, those are rumors. I mean, rumors are always there to be spread in the political circles. Rumors benefit those who are spreading them. Rumors benefit those who have an ulterior agenda or motive. And I believe until the party comes out and says Natembeya is a presidential candidate or presidential flag bearer, then it stands that our party leader is a presidential candidate for 2027.
Going forward, Ruth, there's so much being spoken right now. The political temperatures are getting higher and higher. It's only January. We are mid-January. It's actually 15th. The political temperatures are rising. Tell me, and I would directly ask you as a member of the DAP Kenya. We've had speculation in the political circles, and in fact that is why I was looking so much for you, that if all goes wrong in ODM and say Edwin Sifuna ceases becoming the Secretary General, he's going to jump ship and go to DAP Kenya. How would you react to that?
All I will say is that Edwin Sifuna is at liberty to make political decisions that he wants to make for himself. Our survival as a party and our growth as a party is not dependent on Edwin Sifuna leaving ODM and coming to join us. We are strong as we are, but we are not also saying that we don't want him to come. We are saying if he chooses to come and realizes that our party best aligns with his vision and purpose, by all means let Edwin Sifuna come. But we are not seated somewhere waiting for Sifuna to leave his party and come to our party for us to move. We are already moving. We are on the ground. We've hit the ground running. And if he sees it best fit for him to join us, well and good, the more the merrier. But for him, whatever choices he makes, he stands by them as an individual, and us, we support him. If the choice is to come to our party, he's more than welcome. But we will not say that as DAP we are just seated there waiting for Sifuna to bolt out of his party to come and join us. Yeah.
Is there space for him?
There's more than enough space for Edwin Sifuna to come and join us. Of course, yes. We are looking forward to party restructuring as the days come soon, because the party needs to embrace vibrancy and youth. And that's the one thing, that a conversation that I always have with my party leader. I always tell him that, party leader, may you try and see the party, position it to look like other political parties. It doesn't mean that it doesn't look like other political parties, but can we have it embrace the young people that are there? So I think the conversation about restructuring is coming up. where we want to see how we can involve as many young people as possible in the party leadership structure. And some of us even look forward to having some positions there to be able to create about influence and change within the party and outside the party. So party leader, that's a message to you. We're looking forward to the restructuring of the party, to embrace young people and to embrace new voices such as Sifuna if he chooses to come. Yes.
Let's move, and as we finalize, let's move to the national politics and the united opposition to which your party leader and you belong as DAP has been criticized that they do not have the capacity right now as it stands. They do not have the might, they do not have the strategy, the plan to unseat President William Ruto. It's 2026, a year and a few months to the general election. Is DAP Kenya and the united opposition ready with the capacity to unseat President William Ruto and make him a one-term president?
I can either answer that question in the short answer, which is yes, or the long answer, which is when William Ruto was vying against President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga combined, what was the conversation, the same conversation we're having right now? That the people are saying he don't have the capacity, the might, the money, the resources to get out of power President William Ruto and Uhuru Kenyatta and his candidate Raila Odinga into power. But he did it. We are where we were in 2022. If Ruto did it, we will do it against him. That's all I can say for now. Yes, we have the money, we have the resources, we have the capacity. And by the way, let me tell you, just because we haven't displayed what we have right now doesn't mean that we don't have it. We are just waiting for the right time to come. Mutaona ile campaign hamjawahi ona hii Kenya. That's all I can tell you for now.
I had one of the principals in the opposition, united opposition, former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, speak in his mother tongue, and he was saying without him probably the opposition cannot even move, they cannot even do meetings, they cannot do rallies. How do you find this statement?
I think every politician is entitled to his opinion to try and please their voters and constituents, and maybe that's what he's trying to do. But what I will tell you is that before even Rigathi joined us as the united opposition, we were already united as an opposition. When we were still fighting within government, we were united as an opposition. So what I will say is this: the leaders in the united opposition movement must be mindful of what they say, because we are a united opposition. We are all different parties coming together with different strengths, and everybody has a role to play. If DCP is to stand on its own, it cannot be able to produce the numbers that it needs. It needs Wiper, DCP needs DAP, DCP needs the other political parties within the united opposition, DCP needs PLP if they are to make it. So we need each other. So I think all I can say there is people, united opposition leaders need to be mindful of what they say when they are in front of cameras and when they are trying to please their constituents. Yeah.
As it stands, let's finalize at this. DAP Kenya party leader Eugene Wamalwa has been is one of the principals in the united opposition. What are the chances that he could be the compromise candidate? Because as it stands, we are only seeing names of, for example, Kalonzo Musyoka and Fred Matiang'i being fronted. What are the chances that Eugene, former minister, former CS Eugene Wamalwa, will be the candidate in the united opposition and probably be the 6th president of Kenya?
For as long as the die is not cast, the chances are very high. Chances are 100% for as long as the die is not cast, because what the united opposition leaders are saying is that when the time comes, they will sit down and they will analyze amongst themselves who is capable, who is sellable to the people, who has values that embodies what people want. So I will always say, until the moment has come, everybody has a chance to vie for presidency under the united opposition. So I look forward to a beautiful 2026 of engaging young people, of engaging the youth and also the women and just the voters in general. I look forward to 2026 where DAP will spread its wings and prove to the country that indeed sisi ndio kusema kule Western. I look forward to a heated campaign season towards the end of 2026 or from mid 2026 towards the end. I look forward to engaging with aspirants. I look forward to meeting people one-on-one to engage. Let's discuss. I look forward to sitting down with people from Kenya Kwanza and the two-term brigade and convince them why they should join one term. So if you see me on the seats, please sit me down, ask me, Ruth, What's your opinion on this, or how can we debate on this point 1 or point 2? I'll be ready to engage in 2026.
Thank you very much, Ruth, for your insights. We look forward to having more of this conversation next week.
And I look forward to more Sauti TV interviews.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Thank you very much, and you're always welcome. So this has been Road to 2027. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye.